Hey guys, this is Duke, and I'm going to be recording another Battleon Let's Play. This is part 6, and in this episode, I'm going to teach you guys how to do training. So, like I mentioned previously, training is very important in this game. So, what you want to do first is click on Twilio here, click Hello, hello, my bad, and then click on Visit the Stat Trainers. Let's train. And for beginners, I recommend training at Sir Lancelot. He is the easiest one to beat. I also recommend having at least a guest because he's going to do a lot of damage to you if you don't know what you're doing. Like I mentioned previously, I'm going to be a hybrid, leaning towards the mage and rogue kind of side. So I'm going to be training intellect first, and pay attention to this. This is going to tell you how much it's going to cost you with either gold or Z tokens, and you also have to pay attention how much stat points you have. Remember, you get 5 per level. Right now I am level 10. Okay, so you click yes and you start training. I think the first training session for each stat it costs 0 gold. And let's let's uh let's fight. He shouldn't be too hard to defeat, and you do not have to lower his health to 0. Like I mentioned, I gotta stress that point. You do not have to lower his health to 0. You just want to do as much damage as you can, and hopefully, I think it's like around here 20%, and he's gonna give you your stab up. So that's all you have to do. And he's not too hard early on, but then that's just early on. I never had any problems with him, but if you guys do, I recommend finding a guest and just like a really strong guest. Like I'm using Sparky right now, and I have a Fireware, so it's doing a lot of damage to him. But if you guys don't have that, I recommend either leveling up more and buying items that can defeat him, or getting a guest that's strong, or a pet. If you're an ex-guardian or a guardian, you're going to have the Fireware, and you guys don't even have to worry about it. It's not too hard to beat him. If you guys remember Battleon previously, before the updates, this guy used to look so lame. Now he's like the Asian. Yeah, see, look, I didn't have to load him now all the way. Like 20%, he's now essentially. And then he say yes, and I pay with gold. Do not pay with Z tokens unless you're very desperate, because that's just, in my opinion, a waste of Z tokens. And look, my intellect went up 5. Also, pay attention down here. Notice how my MP went up when I trained intellect. So, I will explain the stats. Strength makes you do more damage and gives you the bonuses with melee weapons. Same with Dex, but with ranged. Intellect gives you more mana and lets you do more damage with magic attacks. Um, Endurance increases your HP. That's pretty common sense. Charisma gives you uh, a lot more pets to do that do more damage. For example, my Fireware. If I had more points in Charisma, he would do more damage. Yay! Guardian Dragon. I should also mention that each weapon has a special that it can perform. The Guardian weapons all have the ability to summon the Guardian Dragon. I think there's like a 0.01% chance to summon Death. That that is an instant kill to any enemy. Except the unkillable bosses. I'm not 100% sure on that. If someone can clarify that for me, it'd be great. And wow, I got to summon twice in a row. That's just never happened to me before. Fast training, yay. And it's not really a big problem to kill this guy. See? Really easy. Oh, and also, he heals you after each fight. So, yeah, it's all good. Oh, I didn't explain luck. Luck is not very, in my opinion, it's not a really important stat unless you have terrible luck like me. Because luck, it's mostly used on rolling. And what that is, well, it's basically whenever you do missions or quests, sometimes you're gonna be faced with a roll, and it's going to affect the outcome. Like if you need a roll of 20 or higher, and luck is a stat that it's based on, and you have a lot of points into luck, then you get plus. I don't know. Depending on how much luck you have, you get like plus 20 or whatever, and that might you just put you over what you require. It's a little bit hard to explain for me, but I will show you whenever that comes up. It's gonna be important to upgrade stats in general because well, you want the bonuses for your weapons, and it never hurts to have that extra mana. See, with the extra mana, I can cast spells more often. I can attack with higher accuracy by upgrading my dexterity. You know, basic RPG kind of stuff. What I recommend doing is training after you reach level 10 because it starts to get the monsters start to get a little bit tougher after you hit your level 10 when you're doing the random encounter battles. Now, even though it looks like I'm losing, remember that I do not have to lower his health to 0. Keep that in mind. Although, if you did, that'd be pretty cool. I think I've done it a couple times. And in other news, I was just watching the game and man, UCLA killed. It's pretty good. I'm not a particular football fan, but I will watch whenever I have the opportunity to do so. If you guys hmm, I should do like a question of the day kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. Or I should do like a survey to see what you guys want to learn about. Because basically right now I'm just doing the basic stuff for beginners, but later on I'll be specializing. What you guys want to do is start looking for weapons that are on the forums. Like right now, I'm using the Training Academy, which is a great guide for all beginning players. I'm using it because I've never made a hybrid before, and I'm going to look at what kind of weapons I should be getting, and what kind of spells, equipment, that kind of stuff that I should be getting, so that I don't do newbie low level damage to like opponents. Oh, I'm having a little bit of problem now. Oh, I just had bad luck with all those misses. Oh well. I don't think I'm gonna lose unless he keeps hitting with those three-hit combo moves. Oh, and also keep in mind that when your stats go up, their stats also go up. So if you guys look, if I scroll over his icon picture, his intellect went up to 20, and mine right now is 15. And just keep that in mind. So if you want to train a stat that's not as strong, like charisma, charisma will not really help him in a fight. Then train that stat first before you train a skill that could help him, like strength or dexterity or charisma. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Not charisma. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Intellect, I don't think it helps him with anything because I don't know if he casts any spells. I don't believe he does. Oh, this is gonna be close if my fire word doesn't do enough damage. Yes, that was very close, Mike. Very, very close, guys. Alright, now I'm at 20 intellect, and I still have enough points to keep training. But that's just basically what you want to do if you want to train. There are other trainers. Oh, and here's a little helpful thing right here. It tells you exactly what each stat gives you. You know, luck's not useless after all. I'm still not gonna upgrade him. I just don't like stats. Oh, when the guy I've been training with is Sir Lancelor. If you pay attention up here, I can only train up to 75 points for each attribute with him, and then I have to use Nebron the Mage and Grimwald the Warrior. Oh, and also, there's this guy right here, Combat Practice, where you fight a Draco Weapon Master. That you can choose his weapon, so you have to choose his element type, so you can practice like strategies and whatnot on him when you're trying to fight him. And I think that's all I'm gonna go over in this training video. In the next video, I will be done with training, and I will show you guys a quest. I will be going on my first quest. All right, guys. Well, if you don't count the other random quest that I accidentally went on. Okay, so that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks again, guys. This has been Duke, signing off.